of Finland. It looks beautiful, right? Oh look, Bigfoot. Okay, taste.
This is also a romantic dinner.
Wrong. So, what are we doing right now?
This broken heart no
Here's the deal. That's not my face. That's so
cracks in the night.
It's like,
Jenna's legs are dead.
Song in flight. But the notes are hollow, the chords feel wrong.
It's a 3-hour park. I can show everyone how badly you park.
sir.
Where did we belong? It's a shattered dream, a love out of reach. Pieces of us scattered like sand on a beach.
Where's the picture gonna happen? That would be pretty cool.
Guess what? There can be some big fishes. They can snap my toes.
Stop, did you just say snap your toes off?
Yeah, imagine.
I've never heard of that. I don't believe it. Okay, when? Who told you this?
I can't remember. But it's true. There's like those.
I don't think there's big fish.
I know your
Every
answer.
tear I cry writes a story untold.
You're a nerd!
This broken heart
No kissing.
no longer bold. Moonlight whispers through the cracks in the night. A haunting melody, our song in flight. But the notes are hollow, the chords feel wrong. I'm a ghost in your past. Where did we belong? It's a shattered dream.
That's too close to Fortnite. No, I'm really
Pieces
sorry.
of us scattered like sand on a
I'm sorry.
beach.
That was disgusting.
Every
I
tear
say 1 minute and we're leaving.
writes a
How long will it
story
take?
untold.
I said 1.
This broken
Actually, I'm
heart
ready in 10
no
minutes. I mean, actually, half an hour. If you didn't know.
Isn't it the same with every single girl?
Yeah, I think so. Why is that?
Pieces
Crying
of
from
us
my
scattered
plane.
like sand on a
I love you, Jenna.
Have I ever
Every
missed
tear I
a school?
cry writes a story untold.
How are you a
This
nerd?
broken heart no longer bold.
Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? Is it winter already where you are? Where I am is still summer. Winter is not here yet. So we thank God and appreciate for everything. How are you doing? Jesus is King. So today's video was watching Leonardo, and ever since he announced that they are no longer together with Jenna, that is the very first time I came across this guy, this young man. He can be my son. So I was happy that he was pulling in so well. So we don't know exactly what happened. Apparently now I realized from his last video, now I realized that actually the relationship ended in July. So we are in October right now, almost at the end of October. And so Leonardo was keeping all this information until he decided to share with us. Okay, so the very first time he talked about this was a month ago. That is September. So he kept quiet September, August, and July itself. So it's something that happened in July, but he decided to share it 2 months later. So we don't really know exactly what transpired, but we just thank God for Leonardo. He's doing perfect, even though not really. But the fact that he's still intact, he's not influenced by what most people go for, that is very amazing. And it shows us that believing in God sometimes can really save your life. If Leonardo was just an earthly person who didn't know God, then things could have been very hard for him, even though I know for sure things are really hard for him. The fact that he did this video and he's still talking about forgiving Jenna, that shows that he has not healed, you know. And let me tell you, you know, why I think Leonardo is finding it's so hard to heal after all this time, because it's now 3 months and he's still in the same place. I think it's because he didn't have a lot of friends. His friend was Jenna, and they were just to themselves. I wish they mingled. I wish they had these friends where they could meet, and because if Leonardo had and Jenna had friends, we could have seen them on their YouTube, but we rarely, like we never saw other people other than just them. So sometimes just sticking to yourselves is not really healthy. So if they could have had more friends, it could have been very easier for Leonardo to heal and move on. He talked about giving someone your heart, trusting someone with your heart, but the person just breaking your heart, just decide to shatter your heart without even caring. He talked about that, and at the same time he talked about forgiving and forgiving Jenna. Yeah, he talked about those two things. So those two things don't really work together. It's like he's trying to communicate, he's trying to voice out that he's still hurting and it's still unbelievable to him. So that means he has not moved on, or he's not healing at all, because it's been a while. So what most people expect is maybe a step forward. A step forward means new people introduced in your life. Like I'm telling you, you might think that you really loved someone, and you know, when two people fall in love, it's never like the same energy. In most cases in a relationship, one person loves more than the other. So in this case, Leonardo is the person who really invested wholly in this relationship. So what Leonardo should know is that some people just don't care. You will be there crying, you will be there begging, but they just don't care. Because if they really cared, they will have never left in the first place. So what Leonardo needs to know is that people just don't. Even if you fall down because of the same reason, and the people who are making you to fall down watching you, you will be surprised that these people will not even care that you have broken down, you are dying in their face. So what Leonardo needs to know is people are different. People are so different. And it's so unfortunate that the people who care most are the ones who are heartbroken. So these people that you care so much about actually don't care. They don't care. If he gets to know that people don't really care whether you are dying or not, if they have made their decision, they have made it. And you know, some people can really pretend the longest. They can pretend to love you even when they don't, for the longest. They can pretend for a very long time. You know why Leonardo's case is so hard? It's because it's the man. Leonardo is the man here. In most cases, it's the lady who are broken. The ladies are the ones who are usually broken. But in this case, it's the man who is broken. So I'm telling you, Leonardo. Let me tell you, for example, okay, suppose Gina accepted your call to come back to you. Do you think your relationship is going to be the same? Never. It will never be the same. So you are the one who had invested in this relationship dearly, okay? And now you've just realized that people don't really care. So you are not going to keep the same energy in the same relationship. So chances are, even if Gina came back to Leonardo, it's never going to be the same. Never. Never. It will change completely. And what people should know, when people are in a relationship, only one person is fully invested. One person, it's never both of them. One person. Because what it is the people we love other people. They don't really love us equally. They love other people. It's never like, I love this person and this person loves me equally. No. Some people are easy to walk away like nothing happened. So what I would suggest to Leonardo needs to move on. Like, the way to move on is to start talking to friends. Start with male friends. Have some male friends around you. Start making your video with other people, not just by yourself. If you make a video by yourself, it will always hurt you. It will always haunt you because you've been making your videos with Gina. So start making videos, collaborating with other people. It will bring some healing, because what I expected is not what I see. I expected Leonardo to have healed somehow, but it looks no. If you're still talking about Gina coming back to you, I think there is a problem somewhere. You need to move on, because I know and I really understand. In my life, I was broken by my first love actually left me. I was so broken, and those days I was still in high school. It's so hard. It's so hard. And the only way you can be okay is when you are around other people. So thank God I was in high school, and in high school in my country, it's a boarding school. So you live away from home. And mark you, I had just lost my mother. Oh my God, I had just lost my mother at 15 years old. I had just lost my mother. And then the guy, we schooled in the same school, in the same class, and then he just decided no. So I was so broken. I was oh my God, it's unbelievable. It's unthinkable. The thing that saved me is it's away from home is where I was schooling. So you live at school, you don't live at home. So I was heartbroken twice. I had just lost my mother, and then my boyfriend didn't want anything to do with me anymore. So when I went back to school, I used to cry. I used to cry double. When we are in the Sunday service at school, I could cry. Whenever I could hear any gospel song, I could just cry. And now I was crying about two people. It was too much for me. I was so young. So when you lose your first love, oh my God, it's horrible. It's horrible. And guess what? When I finished high school, the guy now came back for me. He realized how precious I was. And by the time he was doing that, I was already gone. I was already talking to someone else. And this person is the same person that married me. That is the father to my kids. So sometimes you need other people for you to heal. Keeping to yourself will not help at all. It will not help at all. So me, I just hope that Leonardo can move on. I saw he had a very good relationship with his sister. I wish they could hook up with the sister, maybe things will be easier for him. But we wish him all the best. We wish them both all the best and healing. It's so difficult, it's hard, but that is just life. That's life. So guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye.
Every tear I cry writes a story untold. This broken heart no longer bold. Moonlight whispers through the cracks in the night, a haunting melody, our song in flight. But the notes are hollow, the chords feel wrong. I'm a ghost in your past, where did we belong? It's a shattered dream, a love out of reach, pieces of